Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take the resonance and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. It's not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, and it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Today we turn to the zodiac sign of Cancer. Sun, moon, and rising or any placement in your chart. The zodiac sign of Cancer. Okay. Be sure to tell a family, friend, or foe, to come on over and subscribe so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Okay. All right. What is it Cancer needs to know for the higher spirit? Zodiac sign of Cancer. Okay. One second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Cancer. It looks like you have been maybe in some unrest. We have the Hermit and the upside down energy here. So, Cancer, you could be feeling restless. You could be feeling like you have to be on the move. You can't put your finger on it. You could be feeling very anxious, very nervous. And so there could be a need for you to pull back from whatever you're involved in. Cancer, you could be involved in some kind of activity or hobby, something that you're doing, or someone you're around has you feeling this way. Okay. Maybe this is your job. Maybe, Cancer, you work on a job that has a lot of demands on you. Maybe your job description has changed and it has you feeling like you cannot rest, like you cannot tap in. And so you could be feeling like you're just not yourself. You could be feeling imbalanced, okay, at this time and trying to figure it out. You're trying to have your moment of rest, but for some reason, the Cancer just you can't put your finger on it, but something isn't right. You don't feel like yourself. So this could be the demands on the job. I'm picking up someone's. You showed up to work, and something about your job description has changed. So there's a lot of demands on the Cancer right now. Even you could be something like a cashier, and it then went from being a cashier to a cashier, a stock person, and maybe a manager also. And you're like, wait a minute. You're like trying to juggle all these things along with your personal life, your love life. And if you have children or if the children have leisure activities, and then you may go to church on the weekend. And, there's just a lot going on and you're trying to find some kind of balance. You're trying to receive that rest and you're being told that it's time to rest. But you could be someone also who works a lot of long hours. Okay. All right, so Cancer, it looks like you are going to have to pencil yourself into your schedule. Something is going to have to get canceled out. Maybe this is something outside of your job. Also, make sure you're getting proper rest at night. Spirit is saying you're not staying up all night. It can be very addictive, the cell phone, the electronics as well. Maybe you're up watching movies. Okay, I'm seeing someone who likes to watch good movies. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to make sure that you get your rest. Okay, because it's like you're being thrown off and you're just feeling very tired, very tired. Okay, but when you're up in a day, you're moving. You could be someone who drinks energy drinks to stay up, to stay moving. Be careful with that. I'm not a licensed medical physician. This is not medical diagnosis or information for treatment, but be mindful of that, they're saying. Okay. Make sure you're getting your rest. All right. You can watch those movies when you get off work or on your off day. Okay. There's a need for you to ground yourself. Maybe you need to get out in nature as well, okay? So that you can return to yourself, so that you can return to whom you used to be. It's time for you to become more balanced. And so maybe you're staying up watching TV, or maybe you are staying up partying with friends. Okay, maybe when you get off work, you're having invites to come have a drink, come have a smoke, or come here and there. They're saying you're going to have to go to work and go home and catch up on this rest with this Four of Swords here. And so, your spirit team, this could represent, your ancestors, your spirit totem, or your spirit team are trying to tell you it's time to rest. We want you to relax. You need to recalibrate and rejuvenate yourself. You could also have bags under your eyes. You may notice this when you look in the mirror, and you just need rest and some water. That's all. Rest and some water. As I mentioned, water here. Rest in some water, okay, with the star card in the upright. And as you see, there's two vases of water being poured out here. And so it's time for you to return back to who you are, okay? Cancer ruling the fourth house, okay? Very creative, very intuitive, but you could be feeling very moody as well, Cancer. Maybe you've been snapping at people. You've been snapping at people because you're sleepy, Cancer. You better take you a nap. You better go to sleep. You better go to sleep. Yeah, this is that demanding issue, that demanding energy on your job. Something about someone's job description has changed the King of Wands upside down position. Yes, those changes are going to be temporary. Spirit is saying, because there's going to be some other employees on your job that's going to complain, and it looks like management is going to find a way to lighten the load, not just for you, but for all the employees, because there's some complaints that are going to come in from the. I guess you work somewhere where you patronize the public, Cancer, from the employees, and also customers. I'm hearing maybe the customers are going to complain about the service, but no one is going to be. The employees won't be blamed for it. The demands of the employees are going to be looked at and considered a major part of why the complaints from the customers are coming in, because they're asking you to do too many things at one time in so little time. Okay, this reading is so clear. And so you're very determined with the king of this, you have goals, and there could be a large purchase or something you're interested in buying, Cancer, and you're trying to save and work towards that. And so you have been pushing yourself. But Spirit is saying, don't push yourself so far to where it becomes unhealthy for you. And you're at your limit. Right now, Cancer, you're at your limit. So clearly they're saying for you to get some rest. And whomever is asking you or inviting you after work to have fun, you're going to have to decline and catch up on some rest. Get out in nature. You're going to have to tell them no, because you can't be everywhere at one time. And it looks like clearly this reading, you're spreading yourself a little too thin. Okay. You're going to have to tell them no. You're going to have to be MIA. You're going to have to turn down some invitations, because you have to return back to, balancing yourself and feeling like you, so that you can enjoy your life. No one wants to get up and go to work because they're pushing themselves and feeling fatigued. Okay. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Later.